One more to go on this lovely Thursday afternoon in Lexington, Kentucky. Our final stakes of the day, our final race of the day, this division of the Bluegrass Series, third division. 2-year-old trotting colts and geldings here. And Gabe, when you and I did the handicapping, we must have been thinking along the same lines, top two picks the same. I know I'm a little surprised at the current odds on the board there. Ready for Money looks a lot more like a 3-5 shot than a 5-2 shot.
Yeah, I agree with you, Dave. He was a bit erratic there in that post parade. I've been keeping my eye out. He'll be just moved on to the backstretch here, scoring down. Yannick seems to be keeping him a bit quiet, at least at this point. So but we'll keep our eyes on him. He did make a break here as a very short price favorite in one of the legs of the Kentucky Sire Stakes. But I agree, in terms of paper here, Ready for Money, the Kentucky Sire Stakes champion, really seems to stand out. I thought in the finale, interesting to note, Dave, the pick 4, we already have a pick 5 carryover into tomorrow. The pick 4 here covered only with 4 horses, 3, 4, 6, 7. So half the field is covered, half the field is not covered. 1, 2, 5, 8 would trigger a large pick 4 carryover to head into the Friday program, as well as these upsets have continued throughout the afternoon.
There's a look at number 4, King Alfonso, who just went through the screen. It's been a good day so far for the Svanstedt barn. They have 2 in here. Oka will drive the 4. Good enough to make the final of the Pennsylvania Sire Stakes Championship down at Harris Philly. Drew an outside post and got a check, got the nickel, so that's always a good thing. But other than that, colt that hasn't made any mistakes. He's got a real nice pedigree as well, and he's got early speed.
Thought he looked very good scoring down on the track. You're taking a look, by the way, at the favorite Ready for Money on the track. Still not completely pleased with how he's scoring down here. He just seems a bit hot on the track, a bit erratic at this point, so we'll see if Yannick can get him under control. But moving back to the 4, King Alfonso, yes, he's been very prominent on that Pennsylvania Sire Stakes circuit. I do have to mention I really liked how he looks scoring down here on the track for Oka Svanstedt. And you said it, Dave, what a day he is having. He's already captured the first 2 stakes. Could make it a clean sweep here if either the 4 or 5 are victorious.
I'm going to agree with you on what we see from Ready for Money. If he does behave himself, I guess we'll ask about that in the post-race interview. Dexter Dunn, he was just in the winner's circle there with EL Ideal, and he's got Amigo Volo here, and what a very special story in all of the harness racing press. We find out that this is the very first starter in the Grand Circuit for 24-year-old trainer Carter Pinsky. Now, everybody knows the Pinsky name, but looking forward to meeting this guy. I know he'll visit the winner's circle soon.
Yes, he will. He trained with Nifty Norman, I do believe. So I guess that's like going to Yale or Harvard here in the standardbred industry. Learned from one of the very best. So good luck to Carter, who does begin his Grand Circuit career today with this starter, Amigo Volo, who was very prominent in that Sire Stakes final day. This guy tried to speed pop the field there, got collared late. But still a very good runner-up effort in that $250,000 event to finish him behind Real Cool Sam. We know he packs a powerful punch. Dexter Dunn looking to double up here in stakes action.
If anything, that kind of a mile, I think, would tighten him up. So we'll see what kind of stamina Amigo Volo offers. I guess there's one more we need to talk about. That's the 7, Rome Pays Off. Again, Marcus Melander, his brother Matthias, like this horse on the big track. He's a son of Muscle Hill, by order by wish, owned by the SRF stable. That was a pretty powerful effort in the consolation of the Pennsylvania Sire Stakes. That's a tough trip from the 7-hole. Leave, tuck, first over, attack, and draw away. Is he facing any better today? I think he is.
Yeah, I think he's taking on much better, but this is a barn you always have to pay attention to. Well-bred set of Muscle Hill. I like the start prior to that, David Pocono. He was first up there. He's beaten just a length and a half in there by Real Cool Sam. Big Oil was a runner-up. We saw Big Oil come out to race very well there in race 8. So I do think this colt has proven he's got talent. He's hit the board 6 of 7, already earned over $164,000. So even though he is stepping in maybe to tackle a bit better than what he faced in the consolation, he is a proven stakes contender.
And in our super high fives, we both included number 1 on top of the hill for the Burke Brigade here. Matt Cayley going to get the steer. He put a little scare into Ready for Money in that Kentucky Sire Stakes final, didn't he?
Yes, he did, and he just hadn't quite been, he'd been drawing some of the easier divisions in the Sire Stakes, quite honestly. Prior to that, I didn't give him a lot of merit going into that final. Not many did. He was 34-1 that afternoon. But, yes, he did put in a major scare, in fact, beating just less than a few lengths at the end of the day. The only knock here, Dave, Dexter Dunn listed back. Of course, he did stick with Amigo Volo over the one on top of the hill.
One of the many tough choices these drivers have to make during our Grand Circuit meeting. Hey, my thanks to you. Enjoy the final call. Again, we will have Winner's Circle reaction afterwards, folks. We hope you had a great day with us, and we hope to see you again tomorrow.
And the 4th